The DC animated movies are probably the most interconnected set of movies bar none, and that's including the MCU. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Whole Views, and now we're going to be talking about Justice Society of America World War II. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm doing a lot of different animated stuff that's coming up right now. I got Yasuke that I'm almost finished with, the Black Samurai anime that is currently just dropped on Netflix. I have Invincible, a spoiler discussion with my executive producer coming up. Hopefully everything works right for that, and we'll have that discussion there for you. So we're doing a whole lot of animated things, and if you like them, subscribe so you can be around for them. But let's talk about Justice Society, right? This is a fire little movie, man. Very entertaining film, start to finish. In this movie, without giving spoilers, I just want to kind of go over it and talk about the film in general. Here you'll be following the Flash. It is a very Flash-centric story. I did not know that going in, as I didn't see any promotional material. Now, as you're watching the story, it appears to be a straightforward Flash story, but there's a twist. As you're trucking along in the story, you meet the JSA, you learn about their roles, you learn about their missions, you get introduced to a whole cast of characters and who they are and how they interact, and the story feels good. Then later on throughout the film, you get introduced to a few more familiar faces that kind of look different, and you even get a twist on one of the familiar faces that really helps move the movie along. Then to close out the story, you get some damn good action pretty much throughout, but that ending crescendo part of the movie was very, very, very well done. Super entertaining to see the way things kind of came together and then ended. Very action packed. I enjoyed it. And what's most satisfying here is you get a real great ending to what feels like the beginning of something else. And let's elaborate on that. The DC animated movies are probably the most interconnected set of movies bar none, and that's including the MCU. The DC animated stuff is just done so well and woven together so nicely each time they redo it. I just feel like it's one of the best as far as writing goes and the way that characters are portrayed. Just it all feels so good the way it's all connected. And this movie to me very much feels like the beginning of some new interconnectivity. Now on the negative side, I must admit that I am not a fan of the animation style. The super flat look of it is not my favorite. And I'm saying that because I know this new animation style is kind of what's branding this version of the DC animated universe. And I say that because for me, I skipped over Superman, Man of Tomorrow. I also skipped over Batman, Son of the Dragon, Soul of the Dragon. So for me, this was my introduction to this new animation style, and it looks like this is what we're going to be getting moving forward. But the story here was so good that I was able to like brush past it within about 7 to 10 minutes worth of movie. I was like, get over it. This is good. All in all, without giving spoilers, I would say this is a damn good watch. Relatively wholesome. You know, you get your action, you get your love stories, your romance, the heart of your characters that you know and love. You get some classic action from quite a few different players. Everybody's playing their role exactly the way their role should be played. I enjoyed it. I can't think of anything to complain about besides the flat animation style. And like I said, within about 10 minutes and you get the meat of the story, it's like, I want to know what happened. I don't care about how it's looking. Like, I can get past the look because the story is that engaging. So, highly recommend it. I would give it like an 8 out of 10 as far as movies go. Very good animated feature. Sit down and check it out when you get some time. Enjoy yourself. Guard your heart. Come on back and see more videos.